Coastal fishermen discover gigantic abalone requiring 10 people to embrace it, suspected to be a nuclear wastewater mutation. Ancient trees in 5A scenic area show excessive growth, roots spreading 10 miles, attracting tourist crowds. Cracks appear in earth, suspected abnormal earth veins. Giant vines hanging from the sky? Childhood fairy tales become reality. Railway tracks torn apart in multiple locations, causing some casualties. TCH, just clickbait headlines from marketing accounts. No different from the zombie bite stories from the neighboring country years ago. Exactly. None of this is as interesting as the school beauty breaking up. Wow, it's really the school beauty, Chu Qingli. Is goddess Lily finally dumping her boyfriend? If you asked me, the goddess was doing charity work. She already got an acceptance letter to Qingqing University. While that boyfriend didn't even get into a proper university. Their futures aren't even on the same level. What was his name again? Fang something. Fang Yi. I've thought about it carefully, and I think things between us aren't very realistic. Love during our student days will eventually reach the moment when we both wake up. Perhaps only at such times do we realize that we're probably not that compatible. Walking through life together requires courage, and also requires being well matched in social status. So let's break up. It doesn't matter. Even if you try any method to keep me, it's impossible. Why isn't he saying anything? Could the shock be too great and he's collapsed, his mind broken? Of course. That's the school beauty. Shouldn't he immediately kneel and beg to get back together? Sigh, but with his appearance, he's completely unworthy of a rich beauty. A toad wanting to eat swan meat, it'd be better if it were me. Oh, alright. Nothing else to say, then I'll be going. Hey you. So straightforward, is he pretending? Or is it real? Is there something else? I don't care what you are really thinking, no matter what method you use. I won't get back together with you. Do you understand? Don't flatter yourself, school beauty. I am very busy. No way. So casual. Chu Qingli and these people have no awareness of the impending crisis. Money, education, current society standards all would turn to ashes. They also wouldn't know that the current me is a reborn person who traveled back from future disasters. The Chu Qingli before me now is just a distant, unfamiliar old acquaintance to me. Right now, I have more important things to worry about. So what if she's the school beauty? So what about reputation? Everything will be reshuffled anyway. The real crisis is for all humans on Blue Star. This starts from last night. Detected, spiritual energy revival will fully commence in 361 days, 11 hours, 59 minutes. Once spiritual energy revival begins, the world would undergo unknown, earth-shattering changes. Society's standards will be reshuffled. The era of cultivators is about to arrive. Power becomes the measure of everything. Wait. Who are you? The system comes from the ultimate universe, using top-tier algorithms containing cosmic mysteries. Can automatically compile cultivation techniques based on spiritual objects the host touches. Current techniques own 0. This was your ending as an ordinary person, and the ending of trillions of Blue Star people. My former self? I remember now. In my previous life, I was just an ordinary person swept along. Struggling to survive, just wanting to endure through this disaster. But I saw my country fall, people suffer. In the end, I couldn't escape the pursuit of mutated monsters. I died in despair, my unwillingness and desire for revenge at their peak. Perhaps that's why I was chosen by this system, to return to now, 1 year before the official spiritual energy revival. Currently, most people have no awareness of the spiritual energy revival. During this period, I must make all anomalies caused by spiritual energy work for me. System conducting new assessment. Host has bound with this system, opening new track. Everything in the world can become material for this system's compilation. Please work hard to collect powerful techniques and abilities, become powerful, save the world. The situation humanity currently faces is extremely severe, unprecedented in history. We cannot find answers from the past, can only rely on our own abilities to adapt to the environment as much as possible. This is. The officials neither assured nor denied the recent anomalies, instead reminding residents to take precautions. This behavior is a warning from Xia country's officials that cannot be stated explicitly. Previously, reports of this supernatural would never have been spread and trending like this. This subtle approach is Xia country's consistent method, allowing people to maintain calm minds and trust their country through gradual influence. This approach is laborious and troublesome, but much more effective than the neighboring country's constant $0 shopping and sweeps. Right, the system mentioned that everything can be used by me. Doesn't that mean I should go wherever there are anomalies? Qingqing University requests reporting students to pay attention to safety, take sun protection measures. Trending number 1. Qingqing University UV intensity reaches highest in nearly a century. High temperature warning issued. Famous universities doing hype now too? People would die at such high temperatures. Fake news bought trending spot? Wait, can weather differ this much? Qingqing University is only 15 minutes by car from here. Something's wrong. New student registration will proceed normally. Please avoid areas with strong UV radiation at gates, other entrances operating normally. 74 degrees Celsius. Year 3 Class 2 top student, where's the UV on a cloudy day? Zhou Daxia looks photoshopped to me, obviously fake. Good grief. In this world, when anomalies first occur, the vast majority won't care, treating it as a gimmick. Only I know. My first opportunity has come. Qingqing University. This is Qingqing University's least popular North Gate. Something's definitely wrong. Walk faster. We'll get roasted. What's this? Detected violent yang attribute fluctuations. Unlocked yang attribute data template. GUWU. Holy crap! Am I hallucinating? Super Saiyan? Obviously it's an apostle descending. Ugh. Is it compiled yet? I feel like I'm about to die. Compilation successful. You have obtained yang attribute technique, golden yang breathing method. Qingqing University. New student registration day. Welcome new students. Classmate, need help with your luggage? Classmate, which building are you going to? Know the way? I can take you. Classmate, this is our club recruitment. Take a look, if interested we can exchange contacts. Thanks, not necessary. Hee, lucky we got into the same city, half an hour distance isn't far at all. Yeah, we can still see each other every day. Love-struck fools. North Campus Gate high temperature warning. Students please stay away from North Gate, do not approach. Strange things everywhere lately. No, I need to check it out. North Gate. Fuel. Gazing at the blazing sun, exhaling heat, can use golden yang breathing method for body cultivation. Your compiled technique requires no learning. Unlocked obtained compilation points, 50. Compilation points? What's this now? Whatever, clearly useful, I'll figure out the specifics later. Hey, did you guys feel the sky suddenly darken for a moment? I actually felt it suddenly get cooler. Hey, hurry, there are lots of people at the North Gate. Why are so many people gathering? Didn't they send a warning not to come? Qingqing University principal. Hurry and register, anyone who doesn't will have points deducted. Please, re-establish the perimeter, completely seal off the North Gate area. Understood. You have purified A-grade contaminated area, Qingqing University North Gate. Contaminated area, anomaly occurrence point marked by Xia country officials, producing spiritual revival energy, danger level varies. Contaminated area? Xia country official marking? Could it be that besides me, there are already? Alert, alert! North Gate sealed area. Unauthorized personnel, please evacuate immediately. Are those uniformed people from the military? What's happening? Not good, too much commotion, attracting people. Let's go. It was man-made. Could there be others who contacted spiritual energy early? Students, please leave quickly. Wait, teacher, let me post to social media first. Man-made? Spiritual energy? What? Such a terrifying phenomenon is man-made? But that figure just now. Fanyi? Don't be silly, Chu Qingli. With his grades, how could he possibly appear in Qingqing? Fanyi's home. What's going on? This heat keeps circulating in my body and won't dissipate. Cold showers, air conditioning, nothing helps. At this rate, I might not even be able to sleep tonight. Wait, causing such a big commotion today, could I have been discovered? I need to check. Trending number 1. Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association updates realm rankings. What's this? Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association. I have an impression, seems like an online association that appeared before. Irregularly publishing cultivation rules. But didn't think it was some novelist playing with real-world cultivation memes. Wait. Those people I saw at the Qingqing University earlier, could they be? Cultivation realm details. First realm, Spirit Forge. Using heaven and earth's spiritual energy like supernatural craftsmanship to forge mortal weapons. Second realm, Bloodline Awakening. Borrowing heaven and earth's power, awakening divine bloodlines, creating inner spiritual energy. Third realm, Vajra. Spiritual bloodline becomes indestructible, 100 bones connected, mastering attribute authority. Fourth realm, Divine Moon. Great power breaks through heaven and earth's constraints, gathering faith to ascend as a new god. Fifth realm, Stellar Sovereign. Universal peak, manipulating stellar domain life and death, traversing all dimensions. Ultimate realm, Primordial. Creating heaven and earth, grasping the universe, beyond examination. Currently, revival has become inevitable. These realms are published to prevent fellow cultivators from going astray. Please reference accordingly. Although the content is mystical, this familiar layout and watermark. Spiritual energy? Cultivation? Feels like something written by someone with mental issues. Doing anything for traffic nowadays. So fake, obviously fake. Writing novels, as fine, but don't confuse it with reality and mislead children. This announcement should really be issued by Xia country officials, right? In my previous life, I never heard about the association. As an ordinary person, then, couldn't access these things. After the catastrophe completely changed my life, I had no time to care, spending all my energy just trying to survive. Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association, could it be a signal from officials to those who contacted spiritual energy early? Then, as it says, let me operate the golden yang breathing method again. Step 1. Temper one's flesh into a weapon, using a weapon's body to contain heaven and earth's spiritual energy. Control spiritual energy. Forge the Spirit Forge form. Could this be? Congratulations, you have advanced to Spirit Forge Realm 1 star. You can use obtained compilation points to forcibly implant your obtained compilation data into any object. Current compilation points, 50. Compilation points. I almost forgot. What does this mean? Implant my obtained compilation data. Referring to the yang attributed golden yang breathing method? So forcibly implant into any object. This counts as any object, right? Consume compilation points to implant yang attribute into this object? Yes/no. Guessed right. Forcibly implanting is like enchanting objects, giving them supernatural power. If I choose yes, this cup will become a yang attributed cup. What if it's a gun, knife, or other weapon? Could it become my Exclusive weapon? According to the system, I should collect more than one type of attribute data. A custom-made weapon with supernatural power will indeed be important in the future. Better test with this first. If it works, I'll order the real thing. Starting over, to deal with those mutated monsters. Must be fully prepared. Ugh. Where's that rat sound from? Not in the house, not the pipes. Could it be a neighbor's pet that sounds like a mouse? After all, I just entered Spirit Forge realm. My hearing exceeds normal people. Hearing sounds from other residents' homes is normal. Something's wrong. In the corridor. This rabbit is a mutated beast affected by mutation. Memories from my last life are a bit distant. Seeing this beast again still feels bone-chilling. That rabbit that devoured the Dark Knight spirit fruit still hasn't been caught. This thing's speed is truly astonishing. Synchronize any news immediately. It appeared. It's that beast's aura. Dark Knight aura recaptured. Target has run into residential area 20 kilometers away. Receiving coordinates. Pursue with full force, otherwise the residents in this area. Everyone be careful. It devoured the spirit fruit recently, mutation evolution not yet complete. Very likely to continue evolving and strengthening. Don't let your guard down. Damn. Am I working overtime until I'm seeing things? Hey! What are you daydreaming about? Is the manga finished? This is the 65th floor. Jaya. Body changes after breakthrough are really significant. I can now clearly see its slow motion. And muscles can react and move quickly, dodging its attacks. But these mutated beasts appearing this early. I remember, compared to what saw in my previous life. It hasn't even evolved yet. Dark Knight attributes will intensify its abilities and rage at this time. Must stop it, kill it. Otherwise, everyone in this building will become that monster's food. Gra. 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 Its weakness is the tail. You dare absorb my yang attribute power? Solar power is so fierce and domineering, this rabbit is courting death. Thunder? There's nothing. This guy was like a starving ghost wanting to devour my power. Obviously Dark Knight attribute, yet so crazy even facing yang attribute with attribute suppression. Really hungry. Beast mutation has already begun. If I were still that unawakened ordinary person, everyone here today would probably become this monster's snack. To counter threats, need to collect more techniques. Dead? Target deceased, corpse and fragments. I'll recover the remaining Dark Knight attributes first. This scorching aura. Extremely high, extremely pure yang attribute, identical to Qingqing North Gate. This absolutely cannot be a coincidence. Headquarters? The rabbit is dead. Yes, I didn't kill it. A new forerunner appeared, high-level attribute. You're saying the purification of contaminated area, Qingqing University North Gate, and the mutated rabbit beast were done by the same person. And although this person's aura is only Spirit Forge Realm 1 star, the attribute is very pure, same yang attribute as Qingqing North Gate. Correct. I confirm there's no trace of this person in headquarters files. A forerunner with such talent, the association must seize the opportunity to connect. Yes, I think so too. Put your recent missions aside for now. Priority is finding the forerunner's traces, must record them. Best would be convincing them to join the Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association. I understand. But right now, need to drink bubble tea. This person. Who exactly are they? Actually, the association is right. Someone with this strength is definitely an expert. Must connect with them. The whole day's plan starts in the morning. The dazzling sunlight shines upon me. Waking up early is more conducive to my cultivation. Feel the morning sun, operate the golden sun breathing technique. After stepping into Ghost Axe, I can feel the aura of the technique manifesting when I operate the golden sun breathing technique, like threads circling the divine axe. That fast? Another breakthrough? The axe is clearly much lighter than yesterday. Cultivation is like chopping wood. Nothing else matters, just persistence. You have advanced to Ghost Axe Realm 2-star. My body feels even tougher. It's just, although my progress is fast, it's also because I haven't used up the residual energy stored when I broke through to 1-star. From now on, I have to level up steadily step by step. But the anomalies caused by my cultivation are too flashy. I still need to find a quiet place. Authentic goods just arrived. Association office. Detected solar energy fluctuation. Him again? Use code points to implant yang attribute into this item? Yes. Previously tried using a figurine prop as a weapon. Although the coding succeeded, IT couldn't handle the yang attribute's power. Seems like not all props can be used as suitable weapons. This time I feel that the blade and the power in my body share the same origin and resonate strongly. Coding succeeded. This is a good weapon. Let me test your power. Whoa! Phew, close one, almost started a wildfire. Still too loud. With all this smoke, I'm probably already noticed. Time to scram. Damn it! Damn it, damn it! I just went to redeem a coupon and buy milk tea, and missed it by that much. Bad luck, must be retrograde Mercury. Wait a second, hot spring? What the heck did this Buddha statue do? Sigh. How do I handle after sales for this? Where can I restore it? About to get scolded hard by the cleanup department again. Ever since this guy appeared, nothing good has happened. Hold on. That's impossible. Last night it was still Ghost Axe 1-star aura. Now already 2-star? And not just that, there's also a strong energy mixed in. A spirit weapon? Spirit weapons, as the name implies, are weapons infused with attributes, giving normal weapons extraordinary power. But spirit weapons are extremely rare. The association only has 2 of them. Not to mention that the current spirit core tech is still incomplete, with limitations, and not yet open to public use. How does he have one? Haha, just kidding. Must have been a mistake on my part. Better start cleaning up this mess, starting by cooling down the stream. My weapon now has the yang attribute, but the system didn't say whether it's limited to just that. After all, the system did say I can code many different techniques. Everything in the world can become material for this system's coding. Then, once I gain other attributes, can I also implant them into this weapon and stack the properties? Hello, are you also a pioneer? Sorry, I checked your browsing history and saw that you're really into the recent Earth anomalies and even bookmarked the realm chart post. I have a friend, we're all pioneers, we often hang out, and are also looking for more pioneers. Forgot to set privacy settings. There are 3 of us in total. We've been sticking together since the anomalies started. You know how it is. We're just trying to find fellow pioneers online, make some friends. I am a newbie too. That's great. How's your cultivation going, bro? Reached any realm? That body-tempering divine axe is way too hard. But rumor has it even the shots from the national team are only at Ghost Axe realm. So really, we're not that far behind. That's actually impressive. Even the official military recruits are only Ghost Axe realm? Hee hee, one more rumor there's a newly formed pollution zone. Want to team up? More people equals more safety. We'll split the loot evenly. A new pollution zone? Send me the location, I'll check it out. Username @Tug72. Dark River Molten Dragon Data Pack. Zip. Extracting compressed file. Pollution Zone, Dark River Molten Dragon, originally a dark river formed from tectonic fissures. Due to the world mutation, the water turned into molten lava, making the area extremely hot. Same attribute as my young type. Looks like this could be fruitful. I'm in for the team up. Binma District. Old Lee, when will your friend arrive? Soon. Xiaoya, thanks to the map and intel you made, I found the place in no time. Super detailed. Not at all, thank you guys for coming to explore with me. Once we're inside, we'll need to look out for each other. What a pity. Doesn't seem like there are any standout pioneers this time. I had hoped to recommend someone to the association. Ministry of Culture Staff, Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association Zhang Xiuya. Many pioneers know the Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association is actually a government agency. Becoming a formal member is really hard, most people can't even find the door in. I made it through layer after layer of tests. And it costs my family a lot of favors. Sigh, if we don't find anything this time, I'll probably be forced to work overtime again. Is that Fong? Fong. I'm Fong. Nice to meet you all. So young. If I'm not wrong, Ghost Axe Realm 2-star strength? Weird, even though his aura is strong, there's no oppressive pressure. In fact, it feels warm. Since we're all here, let's move out. Okay. I'll lead. You handle the light. Got it. Fong bro, walk slower, watch out for loose rocks. I thought all the water here had turned to lava, but I just felt a drop fall scared me to death. Strange. Don't you guys think it's not as hot as expected in here? Yeah, maybe because we're not at the core of the pollution yet? If anyone's tired, speak up. Safety comes first. I was the last to arrive, yet they've already accepted me as one of their own. Whether it's natural friendliness or just trying to find reliable teammates during this chaotic time, it feels sincere. We're here. Lava. It really is lava. Hey, danger ahead. Don't act rashly. What are you doing? Do you have a death wish? Quick, pull him out. Detected a world anomaly, inner flame. Analyzing. Activating ultimate computing power. Coding in progress. Inner flame, high internal temperature, infused with explosive properties, its destructive power is terrifying. The Crimson Flame Blade technique must be unleashed by drawing the blade to reveal its true might. Each strike roars with blazing flames, the blade engulfed in fire and lightning. When the sword gathers flames, battle intent detonates them, unleashing immense power. Perfect. It complements my Tang blade perfectly. Spend a serial point to embed the inner flame attribute into the Tang blade. Look, he's okay. His weapon is absorbing the power of the lava. Looks like Fong has recovered. That must have just been a small mishap during training. The spiritual energy here has stabilized a lot. It's time for us to cultivate. I can feel it. The energy has changed. I can absorb it smoothly. Same here. I can feel it too. With just a bit more training, officially step into the cultivation path. Xiuya. I'm just here to gather intel. Don't worry and focus on your training. I'll keep watch around us. Thank you. Thank you. More pioneers are coming. TCH. Where did these small fries come from? Get lost, this area belongs to us now. This is bad. All three of them are at 1-star Ghost Axe realm. They're strong and we're weak, we wouldn't win even if we fought together. We can't afford to provoke them. Sorry, but we found this place first. My friends have already begun absorbing spiritual energy. If you don't mind, you're welcome to cultivate here with us. You little brat. Reach the Ghost Axe realm and now you're talking big. You and us. My SS, get out of here now. Otherwise. In this new era of spiritual energy revival, the rule is survival of the fittest, the weak are prey. In this period of Savage growth. Weak pioneers don't deserve resources that can make them stronger. However, Xia country won't allow this to continue unchecked. As a member of the association, I must act. Heh. You're all big and tough, yet you only know how to bully a girl? What? Get back. What just happened? It's because too many cultivators worship the idea of the strong preying on the weak that such irreversible tragedies were born. But empty talk and moral lectures won't deter this kind of people. Get lost. A second explosion? What the hell? What kind of monster is this? Run! That was insane, brother. That slash just now was so damn cool. Not really, they just crossed the line. We've probably absorbed enough spiritual energy. Should we leave? Yeah, this spirit zone seems drained now. Let's go. If that slash had really landed, there would only be charred corpses left here. He's definitely a top-tier pioneer with a high-tier attribute and elite talent. We must report this to the organization. Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association Office. Are you saying another high-tier attribute pioneer has appeared? Another one? Nothing. I've recorded JT. Please notify me immediately if there's any further development. Teacher, could we be insanely lucky? 2 high-tier attribute in a row? Lucky my foot. All those with high-tier attributes are now of noble status and heavily valued. They'll soon be at the core of power. This is getting tricky. I feel like quitting. Look. That guy dressed like Brother X is so handsome. That prop sword looks so real. And the way he carries it. So commanding. I want to ask where he got it made. Truly a man among men. A true alpha. A peak existence. Fanyi himself, pretending to be a cosplayer but totally standing out. Cultivation novel becomes reality? Golden light shines outside Millennium Cave, purple aura rises in the east. A photographer even captured a dragon flying overhead. According to an anonymous source, a man wielding a massive blade was seen cultivating there and even drove them away? It's all because of the inner flame. I underestimated it. Unleashing power at 2000 degrees Celsius was bound to cause some kind of anomaly. No way old Li or Zhang Xia would leak my traits. After absorbing so much yang-type spiritual energy, I feel like using the golden sun breathing technique again might push me through a breakthrough. Forget it. Better hurry to the back mountain. 5 minutes later, Fanyi's back mountain. Finally done. Garden restoration specialist Su Qinying. What's this? Such an overwhelming aura. This person is in the mountain. Wait. Who is it? They're about to break through to 3-star Ghost Axe realm? Can someone at the Ghost Axe realm really cause this kind of disturbance? This is way beyond monstrous. No, I have to go check it out right now. Could it be that guy? No way, right? I have to catch you. He's trying to wield the divine axe. To think he can control spiritual energy so precisely. Has this guy been secretly cultivating for hundreds of years without anyone knowing? When I failed to break through to 3-star Ghost Axe realm, it was because of the divine axe's pressure. It bounced me back. I coughed up blood and was bedridden for a week. I really don't want to recall it. Even someone with my physique failed. Where did this monster even come from? Abundant spiritual energy, precise control. When he swings the divine axe, every thread of spiritual energy feels like it's been forged 1,000 times. This person is beyond monstrous. He's practically a god descending to the mortal realm. What's more, most pioneers rush recklessly the moment they feel a breakthrough coming. But this man is steady and composed, his mindset mature and experienced, like a reclusive master. Divine axe moved. It's to the east. Breakthrough, 3-star Ghost Axe realm. Ha! Hugh. Missed him again. It's only been 30 seconds. If I'm right, he already noticed I was tailing him. At this rate, I'll never recruit anyone. Wait. Senior, you're still here, aren't you? It's her? She's been tracking me these past few days. I am the captain of the Ing Squad, a subordinate unit under the Xia Country Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association, and a pioneer myself. I speak on behalf of the association to extend a sincere invitation. I've been following your trail these past 2 days solely in hopes that you join the official association. I hope you won't think poorly of us. Also, even though our association isn't public yet, we do have official stamps and documentation. That shouldn't offend him, right? He won't think I'm harassing him? Be careful with wording. Keep the tone soft. Why? Because. What do I do? Should I tell the truth? But someone like him wouldn't be fooled easily. Empty flattery won't work. Because Xia Country hopes to locate and organize the pioneers, to gradually bring them under proper regulation, while also offering more protection in return. Right now, pioneers are growing wild. I understand that joining an association might feel like a constraint. But in the end, we must face the spiritual energy revival together, and face the unknown enemies as one. What if I say I refuse? I can't fully trust you right now. My name is Su Qingying. Before the spiritual energy revival, I was an athlete. Spiritual Energy Association member, Su Qingying. Don't know if you remember, but this is my ID. Please believe me. I think I do remember. Xia Country Long Distance Runner National Runner-Up. As expected, those with better innate conditions become pioneers more easily. No wonder she runs so fast. However, based on what happened in my previous life, Xia Country ultimately failed. Humanity was wiped out. Since I've returned with a second chance and a system, I'll definitely take part this time, but not yet. The timing isn't right. I do remember you. Alright then. I'll think about it. But you must keep my whereabouts secret for now. Judging by Su Qingying's attitude, the current Spiritual Energy Association doesn't dare offend pioneers like me. She can be useful to me. I'll cooperate with you. But the anomaly caused by your breakthrough has already been detected by the association. I still need to report it, part truth, part fiction. How about that? That'll work. Wait. I still didn't catch him. How many times has it been now? He's clearly avoiding me on purpose. Working so hard to clean up the traces he leaves behind. My life is so hard. Alright, forget that for now. Actually, I think you being out on assignment right now is a good thing. Lately, an anomaly has appeared. They've returned? Those twisted and brutal things. I won't forget. Some are cold and evil, others are mad and violent. After the spiritual energy revival, they feed on the power within pollution zones. Some mutate into alien beasts and abominations that devour humans. Others disguise themselves as environmental disasters, constantly killing and dividing up territory. Ultimately, they give rise to new pollution zones. If they're not eradicated, they'll carry attributes of destruction, endlessly corroding the human world. Red alert for thunderstorm and heavy rain. Citizens are advised not to go outside unless necessary. Stay safe. Reminder: flooding is frequent at the Jade Emperor Peak's Genic area. The site is now closed. Please do not attempt to enter. Haven't seen such terrifying thunder and rain in decades. What powerful cultivator is undergoing tribulation here? Such rich thunder attribute, majestic, furious. But the center of the thunderstorm is over there. Pollution zone, Jade Emperor Peak detected ahead. Jade Emperor Peak, elevation 1545 meters, area 25,000 hectares, one of the city's top scenic spots. Pollution level, unknown. According to the spiritual energy concentration scan, the danger level of Jade Emperor Peak is rising at a steep rate. The summit of Jade Emperor Peak must be sealed off immediately, and a new pollution zone established. This incident is both sudden and critical. Qingying, who had already been assigned to another mission, was urgently recalled. Qingying, go ahead and explain. Currently, the summit of Jade Emperor Peak is inaccessible. Thunder-type spiritual power is on the verge of erupting. We've classified it as an A-rank pollution zone for now. At this rate, the summit may qualify as S-rank within the next hour. We need to activate the emergency protocol immediately. But based on all known pioneer profiles, no one in our region has the ability to even approach that area, including myself. Even a 3-star Ghost X Realm Pioneer would have a projected mortality rate of 100%. Then we'll start the lockdown from the base of Jade Emperor Peak. Dispatch personnel for 24-hour patrols to prevent anyone from ascending. Agreed. Cut it off at the source of danger. Lock down the entire mountain. The pollution zone is newly formed and overflowing with spiritual energy. No one is allowed near it until the concentration subsides and we can conduct a proper inspection. Good thing. I have the Golden Sun breathing technique puppet clone. But that's not enough. To extract the purest thunder attribute, I must go to the very heart of the storm, the summit of Jade Emperor Peak. In this era of spiritual energy revival, humans haven't just gained little, they've risked being thrown to the bottom of the food chain. Not to mention changes in the heavens and earth, even the smallest rabbit or rat can now threaten humans. Even more terrifying things than exotic beasts will appear in the future, even cultivators may be powerless before them. Though I've already mastered the Golden Sun breathing technique and Crimson Flame blade technique, which represent the Yang attribute and inner flame, it's still far from enough. Previously, I used serial points to embed both attributes into the Tang blade. The Yang attribute enhanced durability and resilience, while the Crimson Flame blade technique boosted its destructive power. But overly relying on weapons leaves a major weakness. Only by becoming strong myself can I precisely counter those cruel and cunning foes and gain the upper hand. The thunderous power here is the perfect opportunity to strengthen my body once more. To grow stronger, one must seek opportunities amidst the changes of heaven and earth. Otherwise, you'll be left to die in the face of calamities. Ugh. NGH. Such intense resistance. Erg. Arg. Ha. Ha. This extreme thunder attribute is, by nature, a violent force of divine punishment. It keeps pressing down on me, furious that I've stepped into its forbidden domain. It wants me groveling at its feet. How can I make it yield to me? Calm down. Think carefully. The system mentioned, I must come into direct contact with the spiritual energy itself. Got it. Golden Sun breathing technique full power. Ha! I must endure this, reach the peak ahead, and then face death and live. Such overwhelmingly intense thunder spiritual energy. Just breathing paralyzes my muscles. It wants me dead. But powerful thunder attribute detected. Compiling in progress. In my whole life, I've never seen lightning this massive. Is some divine being from a higher realm undergoing tribulation? I feel like I saw a figure in the sky. What if this lightning strikes the city? Will it pierce through my house? You have obtained divine thunder tempering. Summon heavenly lightning to temper your flesh. Become a god through the body. Gained 50 serial points. Thunder attribute, a powerful high-tier offensive attribute. Unlike the Yang attribute, thunder can temper the body. Become one with lightning, both attack and defense are brutally dominant. Legends speak of ancient cultivators, bathed in rich spiritual energy and wielding heaven-defying techniques, drawing lightning into their bodies, bearing it for years. Bodies like mountains, undying, indestructible. Thunder is both my spear and my shield. I can feel it. Thunder's power isn't just destruction, it's purification and rebirth. I can feel it refining and reinforcing my muscles, bones, and meridians, and yet there's no pain during this tempering. This is pure thunder power. It punishes all evil and corrupt things. Plus 300 critical damage. Consumes serial points. So, should I embed it into the Tang blade as well? Though doing so will make the blade tougher, it might ruin the purity of the Yang attribute. Besides, adding too many attributes may cause the Tang blade to collapse. Got it. Embed it into my right hand. Embed thunder attribute into this item? Yes, no. Yes. Next day, Jade Emperor Peak Summit. Major Han, this isn't what we expected. The spiritual energy concentration at Pollution Zone, Jade Emperor Peak Summit, dropped from peak levels to mild pollution within 3 hours. However, the air still carries a heavy electric charge. Someone's been here, a pioneer. Military Major Han Lee. What? Another pioneer? Are they still alive? I can't detect their attribute or departure time. Been too long ago, plus the storm last night washed away the traces. They probably left safely around 8 p.m. Why? The anomaly began around 6 p.m. We sealed the mountain base at 7 p.m. They must have climbed the mountain before that, otherwise we would have noticed. The peak thunderstorm hit hardest at 7. Didn't you use the association's tools to predict that too? At midnight, the summit was expected to reach S-rank pollution. But after 8, the energy fluctuations began to weaken. Also, I can sense this person likely has lightning-type abilities. That's why they survived the heavenly tribulation. This anomaly might have been a great opportunity for him. So I suspect, not only is this person alive, but they also caused the anomaly. Otherwise, it's too much of a coincidence. Did they just stumble into this opportunity, or did they proactively engage with the phenomenon, beating us to it? These kinds of people are the most dangerous. We don't even know whose side they're on. If they're a threat to society, the disaster they cause could rival the anomaly itself. We must locate them immediately. Achoo dash. From now on, spare no effort, we must find this person. Codename, provisional designation. Tyrant. We hope the association can recruit Tyrant as soon as possible. We'll keep the information sealed and begin investigation. Naturally. But we also have a high-level pioneer trying to establish contact. Xiao Su, report to Major Han. It's like this, the pioneer who purified the anomaly at A-rank pollution zone, north gate of Qingqing University. I'm done for, can't let anything slip. I've been trying to make contact with him recently, but his whereabouts are strange. I once found the corpse of a mutated rabbit beast he killed. If I'm not mistaken, he has the Yang Flame attribute. I'll do my best to get close and find out how he purified the north gate of Qingqing University. Ancestors save me. I've already done my best. Mixing truth and lies is the only way to make it believable. Saying nothing will backfire. Yang Flame attribute, huh? I see. Xiao Su, thank you for your hard work. We need young talents like you. The waves behind push the ones ahead. Major Han, you flatter me. It's my duty. I will continue doing my best. We'll also release some false signals disguised as disasters. Let's leave it at that. By the way, I personally don't agree with posting spiritual energy information online. Malicious individuals might exploit it. Haha about that. Finally over. Fang Yi's home. Golden sun breathing technique. After infusing it with the thunder attribute, I can still feel a clear difference. My right hand seems to have undergone thunder attribute, physical transformation. It's now the strongest part of my body, with a huge buff. I feel like I'm once again at the threshold of an upgrade. But what surprises me most is that such a domineering thunder attribute. After being embedded, it turned into like a well-behaved kitten and can be controlled freely. When I unlocked the Yang attribute and used the golden sun breathing technique for the first time, the pain was unforgettable. Could it be that the energy is weakened after I absorb it? The system says the thunder attribute deals 300% critical damage to anomalies and evil beings. I'm getting impatient to try it out. What happened again? After the last incident, I set news and forum notifications to special alerts. In these times of great upheaval, Xia country will issue danger warnings immediately to protect civilians. But the opportunities within those warnings are incredibly tempting to pioneers like me. Even if it means risking death and annihilation, I must go try. An explosion occurred inside a chemical plant. No casualties reported. Explosion inside chemical plant causes city pollution. Investigation ongoing. The blast occurred during a shift change. No one was injured. Citizens, do not panic. Please stay safe. Explosion? Pollution? An event this massive. Hard not to suspect something deeper. Holy crap. I live nearby, and honestly, the feeling was super eerie. I can't even describe it. Was it a cold, evil aura? Replying upstairs, yes, exactly. Cold and evil. You described it perfectly. So spectacular. Are those two upstairs insane? A factory explosion, and you're turning it into a ghost story? We had a factory explosion here, too, just smelled weird. Creepy. So scary. But the pictures do look gloomy. It gave me a really oppressive feeling. Is this a movie set? The apocalypse. That cold and evil aura feels familiar somehow? Sure. I remember now. That terrifying evil thing from my previous life. Don't move. NGH. Could it be? It's them? Those things. Love to appear during dark and shadowy hours. Originally they could be any plant or animal, but after mutation they gain sentience. Their power goes berserk. Their perception, hunting, and instant kill abilities all become terrifyingly abnormal. This is 100 times more dangerous than the mutated rabbit beast. I must head out tonight to stop them from surviving and evolving further. It's time to test my 300% critical hit in real combat. Headquarters, the Destroyer Squad is currently tracking anomaly file number 7, Candle Night. We've temporarily lost the target. Current known ability: merges with the darkness and hides its form. Emits a faint sizzling sound when close. Likes to eat humans. Please assist in updating the file. With this weather, it's definitely going hunting. We can't allow this to happen. Received. File 7, Candle Night, supplemental data submitted. The extermination request has been submitted as priority B. Expected resolution 12 hours. Destroyer Squad, continue the pursuit. Above all else, ensure your safety. Understood. 12 hours, not fast, but it's the best headquarters can offer. Xia country is vast, anomalies are reviving everywhere. Even headquarters can't keep up. Wait. The area you're approaching has Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association agents. Team leader Su Qingying is conducting pioneer observation there. We can notify her to assist you temporarily. Got it, thank you. Please have her come quickly. I've heard of her achievements. Huh. When did I get 50 famous? So you're the ones calling me in for overtime? Su Qingying, the Candle Knight, anomaly we're dealing with eats people. It's not just about overtime. Is that your attitude when asking for help? Looks like the Destroyer Squad is so elite, you don't need assistance after all. Then the Ing Squad will excuse itself. Eek, boss is so savage. What if someone gets eaten? Then it's their problem. Like our missions aren't dangerous too? Wait, please. I'm sorry, my tone earlier was too harsh. We still hope you can assist in tracking it. You know how dangerous Candle Night is. Without your tracking and locating skills. If we get eaten, fine. But the people in this city, they'll all die. Found it, over here. File number 7, Candle Night. Likes darkness, dampness, eating people. Understood. Destruction Squad. Begin operation. Target has detected US. Destruction Squad, deploy formation. East. North. West. South. Full encirclement. Go! Squeak! Squeak! Watch out for the sound wave. Dodge. Are you okay, Captain? As expected, Candle Knight is powerful. If I hadn't retreated just in time, my bones might be shattered by now. With this level of destructive power, and its terrifying dark attribute, if it stays in the city any longer, it'll cause disaster. It's trying to burrow underground to escape. Captain Sue, this is a dark attribute with corrosive properties. Anything it touches gets eroded instantly. And we don't have a hiter counter attribute. Even if it can corrode the ground, it can't immediately tunnel a way out. Let's not disrupt the Destruction Squad's formation. Everyone, stay alert. Our main role is to collect real-time intel and assist with tactical adjustments. Ugh! Don't let it escape. Chase it. Wait. The spiritual energy concentration here just spiked. You all stay outside. I'll follow them in. Yes. This is the inside of an abandoned factory? Let me scan the spiritual energy concentration here first. The new auxiliary device developed by the association, right? That's right. The watch shows that the anomaly energy threshold an average squad can handle is 50. Candle Knight's anomaly level just now was 48. Wait, the threshold just passed 80, and it's still skyrocketing. There's more than one anomaly here. This is bad. There really is another anomaly. Candle Knight lured us in on purpose. Retreat now. We can't stay here any longer. Let's head toward the door. If it wants to stop us, it'll have to expose itself. With all of us, we can force the main door open again. This way. Ugh. My eyes, no, my 5 senses and body, they've all been invaded by the poison gas. HNGH. Are you all okay? No one's answering. It's like I'm the only person in this abandoned factory. But they must still be nearby. I just can't sense them, and they can't respond to me. Think back, Candle Knight lured us into this factory, and this place is actually its. No, it belongs to the other anomaly. I could faintly sense it earlier. It's likely a giant serpent. Unlike Candle Knight's dark attribute, this black mist is poisonous. We've been poisoned the moment we entered it. The gas paralyzes our senses and rapidly drains our spiritual energy. If we use spiritual power to attack, we'll only wear ourselves out faster, and in the end. My spiritual energy is nearly depleted. Without energy to protect me, I'll soon be just a corpse. What kind of anomaly is this? It not only has battle intelligence but such godlike abilities, it's playing with us like toys. Is this the end? So it's a dark attribute anomaly after all. Growl. I see now, there are 2 anomalies here. One is for luring, the other for harvesting? They're surprisingly coordinated. No wonder the spiritual energy here felt unnaturally thick. You like biting people so much. Then taste the power of thunder properly. Sizzle! Your turn now, let's see how you handle fire. Look at the blade. As expected, IT had a follow-up move. Grewer. Heh. Good thing I sensed it in advance. This serpent's dark aura is even denser than Candle Knight's. Just now, While wielding the Tang sword and unleashing the power of internal flame, I controlled the force, and retracted it. Using the sword as a carrier, I condensed and channeled the thunderbolt power in my hand into the snake's body. As a dark TVP anomaly, Candle Knight may be eerie and sneaky, but its power is relatively weak. It's bloodthirsty, but at most it could only harm 1 or 2 humans, not truly evolved. But this serpent. Hiss. Snake scales? Just as I thought, it's a cunning mutated species, its intelligence has even improved. These sneak attacks are deadly. Its poison carries a built-in paralyzing effect. It kills silently, without a trace. But I can feel a sharp pain. That must be thanks to the continuous flow of the Galpan sun breathing technique in my body. The Yang flame attribute can dissolve poison, the golden sun breathing technique protects and heals, and the thunder attribute purifies. These two give a clear pain response to poison intrusion, warning me of incoming enemy attacks. But for others less lucky, even with some defensive ability, it may be incurable. This serpent grew to this size so stealthily. Besides likely being at 3-star Ghost Axe realm, it surely relies on ambush predation. Not to mention, with Candle Knight as a partner, it's the perfect trap combo for elite pioneers. It's probably devoured quite a few people by now. Many pioneers who never met up with the association are likely. Finally, no matter how sinister and venomous it was, its end is ash and dust. The inner flame energy was pure, but the thunder attribute's triple crit really stole the spotlight. I feel like my combat ability is pretty decent among pioneers now, right? Someone's still here. Cough, cough. Her? That one from the association. Sue something. Hey, no need to pretend. Your playing dead performance needs some work. Oh my god. Enemies always meet on narrow paths. It really was him earlier? Haha, I woke up from the smell, wasn't faking. You're strong. Your teammates all ran out of energy and passed out, but you still had enough left to shield yourself. If you had Noah left, you wouldn't have been able to smell blood or burnt flesh. Thank you for the compliment? I did keep a sliver of spiritual energy to protect myself, and he noticed. But I have no idea how he beat Candle Knight, and that giant serpent. You don't need to keep covering your eyes. Just promise to be honest and not reveal my identity. And he's a lot more friendly this time than before. It's getting late. Since you and your teammates aren't in danger, I'll head out first. Hey, wait. No need. Too many mouths spoil things. I'll leave this to you. Good thing she didn't see me trying to absorb the dark attribute just now. That discomfort and eerie coldness. Really disgusting. Maybe it's because the dark spiritual energy had already been dispelled, and my body instinctively rejected it that I failed? The system didn't respond either. Forget it, review it later at home. What a shame, I didn't even get a good look at his face. So he still hasn't let his guard down around the association. Hey, wake up. It's over. UNGH. We were ambushed. What's going on? Where did that overwhelming yang attribute come from? As you saw, some pioneer came to help us. It should be the target of my mission. My original task was to track an extremely high-level attribute pioneer, this yang attribute. So I haven't succeeded yet. His identity is still a mystery. Actually, I was counter-tracked by him. He knew exactly what I was doing, but this time, he saved us. To think someone could solo both Candle Knight and that giant serpent, what a monster! Speaking of which, where's Candle Knight's corpse? Let's clean up the scene first, submit the remains to the association. Ugh! Such violent energy! Captain Sue, did you say he was yang attribute? But this residual electrical charge is way too intense. Is this Candle Knight's corpse? The thunder attribute's purity. It's very strong, definitely high tier. Could it be, 2 high-level pioneers appeared here, one killed the black serpent, one killed Candle Knight? And then left together? No. That's not it. How should I put it? Only one person showed up here. No one would believe it. That a single person carried two extreme high-level attributes. Just having one of them would make someone a top-tier genius. A dual high-tier attribute pioneer, that's practically unheard of. Yang Flamewalker. Thunder Tyrant. Just what kind of freak is this guy? Good thing I stationed team members outside the factory. If I stayed inside too long, they would report to the association. Based on the situation, the association sent reconnaissance personnel to the scene. Their original intent was to collect our corpses. WAH, boss, you're alive. I thought I'd lost my captain forever. What would I have done if you died? Now their primary task has shifted to scanning residual spiritual energy, analyzing the traces, and reconstructing the battle. Association reconnaissance personnel. And reporting the outcome to the association. Both captains, based on trace comparisons at the scene. Whether it's combat habits or kill patterns, it all points to one person who killed both anomalies. A 99% probability it's the same individual. It really is a dual high-tier attribute pioneer. I thought we'd made a mistake. Indeed, either of those two anomalies alone could have wiped us out. Exactly. This powerhouse finished them off in a single strike. We're all Ghost Axe realm too, but the gap is ridiculous. My surveillance target appeared. The data has been updated. I need to report to the higher UPS. These are the results. Tyrant, and the North Gate of Qingqing University, both were my assigned targets. I understand this situation. Xiao Su, pause your mission for now. He saved you, eliminated the anomalies, and secured this entire area. That means he doesn't resent the association, and he's not our enemy. Anyway, Old Han and I don't quite see eye to eye on this. For your safety, and to leave a good impression on that tyrant, avoid contacting him for now. Understood, but I still have one theory, something that happened before, when Tyrant was about to advance at the back mountain. What is it? I once sensed an incredibly strong aura in the area where he was active. I suspected he might have a spiritual weapon, but thought it was unlikely. But now that it's confirmed he's a dual high-tier attribute pioneer then. He has a spiritual weapon. That's unlikely, no matter how gifted he is, there's no way he could possess a spiritual weapon without outside help or resources. Besides, the reconnaissance team found no traces of a third spiritual energy attribute typically associated with a spiritual weapon. When I came into contact, the spiritual weapon aura I sensed was Yang attribute. I see. If the attribute comes directly from his own Yang energy. Then if he's a spirit creation realm cultivator, it's theoretically possible to do it solo. Spirit creation realm? Even globally, cultivators at that level are extremely rare, barely more than 2. But if this person does possess a third attribute, that would shift the balance entirely. It'd shake the entire pioneer community. Because according to research, different attributes clash within the human body. It's nearly impossible for them to coexist. So far, no pioneer has ever been confirmed to possess 3 different spiritual attributes. If he really has a spiritual weapon, then the fact we didn't detect a third attribute might actually be a good thing. Let's hope such a powerful pioneer never becomes humanity's enemy. There's less than a year until the official spiritual energy revival, yet anomalies and phenomena are already erupting everywhere. Anomalies are becoming highly active. Many pioneers, like myself, have started cultivating on their own. Once the interface between body and spiritual world is opened, we become more sensitive to changes in heaven and earth. Like those people in the underground river before. Even without Xia's official recognition, self-trained pioneers have generally reached the level of 1-star ghost penetration realm. Now that Xia country is reaching out to wild pioneers like me, it shows that both official and wild pioneers are in a relatively peaceful phase of mutual exploration. Anomalies are still within controllable limits, and there's no serious conflict among pioneers yet. However, even though the government established the Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association, IT still hasn't gone public. People everywhere are talking more frequently about local instability and unexplained phenomena. Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association. It's clear the government is trying to both protect humanity and issue early warnings. But the problem lies exactly here. I can feel it. The government has no confidence in launching a full-scale cultivation era. With such a large population, once information is made public, order will collapse. Internal unrest will spread chaos and death. As it stands now, even recognized pioneers can't yet stabilize societal upheaval. Internal and external threats will only accelerate the collapse. So, this gentle approach from the government isn't wrong. After all, human hearts are more frightening than ghosts or gods. But what worries me is that the development of anomalies is exceeding my expectations. What I encountered today was a typical mutated product of dark attribute contamination. From touching the black mist, I could tell it belongs to a sub-branch of the dark attribute, known as the shadow attribute, a natural enemy to pioneers. Shadow attribute, sub-attribute of dark. Nemesis of pioneers, currently non-absorbable. However, these anomalies are far more intelligent than typical exotic beasts. They not only feast on humans, but pioneer bodies are a great nutritional source for them. They may even cooperate to trap and kill pioneers. Though they're still not on the same level as the true dark-type anomalies I saw before. The kind that could destroy a country, even a continent, with just one of them. Still, if I hadn't tracked them today, that squad, and the one trying to recruit me, might not have made it. Even just a sub-attribute was so sinister and disgusting, full dark attribute threats are simply too dangerous. But, if it's labeled temporarily unabsorbable, does that mean I'll be able to absorb it once system conditions are met? It might even be the key to turning the tide. Now I possess the golden sun breathing technique of the yang attribute, the divine thunder tempering of the thunder attribute, and the crimson flame blade technique, a sub-attribute of yang, inner flame. Not just high-tier attributes, I also have corresponding techniques that perfectly suit me. Plus my strength as 3-star Ghost Axe realm, there should be very few pioneers who can rival me. But it's still not enough. Andy? Why so sudden? Xiaoyi, how's your health lately? Your cousin is coming to study near you. I don't feel safe with her staying alone in a hotel. Can she stay at your place for a few days? Huh? Cousin? The only thing I remember about her is she was a straight-A student obsessed with studying. I don't even remember what she looks like. Oh, just have Heck come over. There's a spare room at home. When's she arriving? No, I'll give her the address and let her come over by herself. She'll bring you some specialty snacks. Thanks, Andy. Won't hold back then. Alright, your cousin should arrive by tomorrow afternoon. Sorry to trouble you. It's no trouble, Auntie. I have something else to do, so I'll go first. Spiritual Energy Revival Martial Arts Vanguard Team, 7. 111, I'll arrive this afternoon. Phone HEJU. 81-year-old sultry woman, wanna meet IRL? Or head straight to destination? Neither. Staying at cousin's place gotta play the part. Phone HEJU. Scammed in an online romance for 50 cents, who cousin? Talk later, logging off now. Phone HEJU. Take care then. Come visit Auntie next time. Rumor alert, internet famous town renamed, Death Town. 3 more vanish. Still accepting pork beast challenge? Manhwa Town, huh? Did you finish packing? All packed, but I still don't want to bother cousin. The hotel's fine. Nope. Safer than you staying alone outside. I trust your Collison. Be sure not to cause trouble when staying there. Help out around the house when you can, alright? Don't worry, I understand. One hurdle at a time. No matter what cousin is like, he won't be harder to handle than an anomaly. You have arrived at your destination. MMH. This should be the place. Cousin? You're Linny? Totally don't recognize her. So, you're here for the summer camp? Yes. If you need anything, just call me. Okay. Thanks, cousin. Here's a spare key. I'll head back to my room now. Yours is just across the hall. All right. Sorry for the trouble these few days. Seems like my cousin is easy to get along with. He won't pry into my business. Is it my perception acting up, or is she not hiding her presence well? When she was sitting on the couch earlier, I did faintly sense an unfamiliar trace of spiritual energy. Could it be she's already become a pioneer too? Then her excuse about coming here for summer camp, was it actually because cousin seems nice? Doesn't look like he'll interfere with my activities. When do we move? Don't rush. Keep a low profile. Things are chaotic here. There are a lot of pollution zones, and some are already claimed by other pioneers. I heard too. Last time at the underground river, 2 teams clashed, and a super powerful guy cut out a sun with 1 slash and forced the others to back off. 1 slash cuts out the sun? Seriously? That must be an extreme young attribute, definitely a high-tier pioneer. It's real. I heard the same. That's why we must be careful. The spiritual revival hasn't officially begun. Everything is hidden. Who knows how many monster-level pioneers Xia country is hiding? We mustn't draw attention. +1. Plus 10,086. All right, waiting for your signal. Forget it. I just arrived. Better not cultivate right now. If cousin catches me, it'll be hard to explain. 3 days later. But who would have thought, living with my cousin actually caused a lot of trouble for my cultivation. Meditation and breath regulation were constantly interrupted. Even cultivating the golden sun breathing technique might be seen. So bright. Will I be noticed? How come I never realized how flashy the golden sun breathing technique was before? But the most terrifying part is, cousin, dinner's ready! Tonight's tomato beef stew, cold cucumber salad, and corn rib soup. All right. You've been really considerate today. Let me handle the dishes. No worries. I'm staying here, it's the least I can do. Too polite. Faultless etiquette. Does housework like someone with OCD. Still, not stopping her is also part of making her drop her guard. Only then can I get to the bottom of her identity. What's wrong? A friend calling you? I'll leave you two to it. I'm heading back to my room. What did you say? Another major world shift will happen tomorrow? What time? 3 p.m.? Don't worry, I'll definitely be there. Okay. See you at the entrance of Manhua Town. Manhua Town? Isn't that the trendy town in the suburbs? Just an hour's drive. As I suspected, my cousin is a pioneer too. Luckily, with her strength, she probably can't detect me. But she's already 2-star Ghost Axe realm as a high schooler, and might soon advance further. Is her talent so extreme that it's made her personality a bit odd? So this summer camp was a cover, the world shift is her real reason for coming? She must have learned about the shift, and used it as an excuse to come here. Every world shift is both an opportunity, and a way for me to gain new techniques to enhance my power. I wonder what attribute will appear in Manhua Town this time? Who cares? Whatever it is, it's mine. Strange. Was it just my imagination, or did someone just watch me? Manhua Town. You've been staying at your cousin's place these past few days, right? So, is he hot or not? Scammed an online romance for 50 cents. He's a nice guy. As for looks, just a plain, average person. Totally average. Internet pretty boy. Definitely not your type of influencer pretty boy. Kinda disappointed. Don't forget, he once described herself as just one among the ordinary masses. 81-year-old sultry woman. Alright. Since everyone's here, let's get to the main point. By the way, she's not coming again, right? Still just the 6 of us, she's not coming. She's always been this mysterious. We're used to it. Let's go. Seems like my cousin's team is pretty low-key. The weakest among them is at 2-star Ghost Axe realm, and that guy speaking earlier was even at 3-star. From what they said, there's also a powerful member who rarely shows up. And on the mountain above this influencer town, a vine has appeared, descending from the sky. Just like the beanstalk from the fairy tale, Jack and the Beanstalk. The vine appears randomly in the surrounding areas of Manhua town, at unpredictable times. This contradicts previously known information. It's beyond our understanding. It's clearly a world shift, but it's not related to weather or land structure collapse. An anomaly that appeared out of nowhere, drifting around, causing no damage. It doesn't release thunder or blazing light. It just floats silently, phasing in and out. My God! That's it? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Wait, maybe we shouldn't go any further. Why? Only after seeing it for real did I feel something was off, my whole body's cold. Did you guys see the rumors on the internal forums? I know someone from that team. When the vine appeared last time, they tried to make contact with it. They were much stronger pioneers than me, not low level by any means. But after coming here, they all went missing. I can feel it, we'll end up just like them. Not even bones left to bury. I originally thought I could handle the pioneer's gamble, return with fortune or die trying. But the moment I saw that thing, I felt instinctive fear. My intuition tells me this is a very high-level world anomaly. A new, unknown, and powerful mutation. I'm not ready to bury everything here. I want to withdraw. Yeah, you're right. We all felt it too. Within this wood-type vine, there's a sense of desolation. I can't describe it, like it's been submerged in the river of time, where all life has perished and gone. That's why we feel so deeply uneasy and unwell. It's like it's trying to devour our life force. But this is the path of martial pioneers. Such heavy, suffocating death energy. Out of all the world anomalies I've seen, aside from the dark attribute anomaly, this vine gives the most unpleasant feeling. And they actually decided to cultivate here. That takes serious courage. Clearly it's a plant, normally a symbol of vitality, yet it feels lifeless. It doesn't feel alive, it's more like a dead thing disguised as living, devoid of spiritual energy. Everyone, we don't have much time to hesitate. Since it's dangerous, let's just sense energy around this area. Stay within visual range, don't wander too far. Got it. This way, it should be relatively safe. Not bad. They're cautious, cultivating at a safe but efficient distance. As expected of a top student. She calculated the optimal benefit range, neither reckless nor timid. She's about to break through? Already approaching 3-star? This cousin of mine. She really is gifted. 3-star Ghost Axe realm. Amazing, E has already. This is bad. The vine is moving toward US. What? It sensed US from this far away? Gra. Aya. Help me. Run. Run. If we don't run now, we'll die here. E's breakthrough caused too much of a disturbance. We must not get entangled by the vine. Once it wraps around US, the desolate aura will consume US instantly, melt on the spot. No. We can't leave yet. E will be in danger. Then what do you want me to do? Use my spiritual energy to protect her? She chose to cultivate here. So now she gets to level up while I die for her? Calm down. Life and death are fated. Wealth is heaven's will. If we don't leave now, we'll all die with her. You're too young. Don't act on emotion. We're all just acquaintances here. Then screw you all. I'm not abandoning my teammate. My cousin probably doesn't even realize the danger she's in right now. Still just a student. This vine's power is overwhelming. I don't even know if I can save her with my current strength. But there's not much time left. I promised Anne I'd take care of her. A promise made must not be broken. Ugh. Ye dash. The vine. It's retreating? It stopped attacking? Is this another pioneer? That's the purest yang attribute. Makes sense, only such a high-tier attribute could force back this desolate vine. Why? I consider myself extremely talented. I reached 3-star Ghost Axe realm in a very short time. There are probably only a handful in the entire country with such speed. Linny's talent barely matches mine, not even that far ahead. But still, if there are pioneers like that out there, then what are we? We just stars dimly shining beneath radiant moon. He crushed me, no, he crushed all of us. Just what kind of existence is he? Detected extreme wood attribute, initiating auto-writing. Writing complete. Endless vitality, instantly absorbs all nearby life force, rapidly restoring injuries. What an incredible wood attribute technique. As long as there's life nearby, this is basically a perpetual energy-absorbing engine. Currently extracting attribute. Desolation attribute, can instantly unleash desolate aura, corroding all surrounding life force. No wonder this vine could only grow in such a treacherous terrain. If it had grown elsewhere, it might have drained the life from dozens of miles around. Stripping away in fatal, this desolation attribute is just too tyrannical, forcefully seizing others' life force. Thank you so much for saving us, big brother. Thanks, if it weren't for you just now, we would have surely died. How can we ever repay you? No need. Farewell for now. I basically piggybacked on their intel to come here and obtain endless vitality and the desolation attribute. Come to think of it, I was the one who profited the most. As for the earlier conflict between those people, better to pay more attention to my cousin's movements from now on. When faced with danger, people tend to reveal their true nature. A scattered, disorganized team is not safe during an upcoming major shift. He left so quickly. So, what do we do now? What? Regretting not helping her earlier? Now that the threat is gone, Linny has advanced to the 3rd level. Our best option now is to stay in this team as long as we can. You're awake. Now it all depends. If she's rational enough, she won't force a falling out with us. Instead of worrying about that, we should focus on that mysterious man. What just happened? And them. Such strong lingering yang energy. Even from this distance, I can feel its scorching intensity. Let me be the one to explain what happened. Here's what happened. There really exists someone that powerful? He's practically a monster. No matter how hard we tried, we couldn't cut through the vine, yet he forced it back with a single slash. Did you see it? The vine is now curled far away in the sky, completely avoiding us. That's the deterrent left behind by that man. Even though he's already gone, the vine is still meek like a chicken, no trace of its earlier rage. You're back? You look a little pale. Just tired from studying. You're really putting in the effort, go rest. Should we order some takeout night? Okay. Breakthroughs are mentally exhausting. Every time I channel spiritual energy to wield the divine axe, it takes total concentration. It's even more exhausting than pulling all-nighters for a month. Good thing I'm no longer a regular person. Pulling a few all-nighters won't kill me. Pushing yourself this hard, but such is the fate of pioneers. The world has already begun to change. A normal life like my cousin's is no longer possible for me. Jialan. This is the first time Galen's spoken in this group. If there's any trace of that powerhouse again, notify me. Got it. Jialan. By the way, I have a question. Do you think the person who saved us could be the same one who became famous at the Dark River Molten Dragon site? If it really was that senior, why would he save us? Breaking news! The Haiter Yang attribute god returns again. That slash, piercing the sun itself, heaven's light was devoured by that sea of white light. I saw it back in the pollution zone, Dark River Molten Dragon. That burst of blazing white light forced us out of the cave. I swear, no pioneer in Xia country of the same tier could withstand that blow. Alright, now Linny will likely lower her guard around me even more. I won't be suspected of observing her when she goes out. Now's the time to figure out how to carry the Desolation attribute. The Desolation attribute leans closer to plant-type entities. But after all, it's a sinister attribute, its nature is corrosive, putting it directly in my body might have negative effects. Besides, it may conflict with the Thunder attribute in my hand. So the best approach is to use something like that strange ghost vine. The reason the vine dropped from the sky was because it sensed the dense spiritual energy revival. It chose to evolve on its own, that's what gave birth to the Desolation attribute. I know where I need to go. City Forest Park. I need to choose a plant that resonates most with my spiritual energy. And express to be this lucky one. Is this the response of plants to spiritual energy? It's intense, but still not enough. I need something even more. Is it this one? Has spiritual potential. This wildflower is clearly a plant, but the way it reacts to spiritual energy, it's like a greedy puppy. After absorbing the energy, it even came over to nuzzle my fingers. In this entire forest, you're the one with the strongest response to my spiritual energy, perfect candidate for embedding the Desolation attribute. It's decided, are you ready? Embed Desolation attribute into this object? Yes. Such powerful Desolation energy. Like the hand of a demon. Just 3 seconds, and it nearly drained the entire city forest. Too overbearing, and it's still spreading wildly. Forget it. If I keep this up, I'll attract the attention of the Spiritual Energy Association. After all, this is the city center. The association definitely monitors this area. Due to the spiritual energy revival, all these plants are in danger. After I entered the park, I did notice a lot more surveillance cameras. The area became eerily quiet, with no tourists. It's still absorbing? It can survive without any root connection? But compared to the rampant and reckless draining earlier, the absorption now feels much more restrained. Amazing, even after being uprooted, its spirituality hasn't weakened. And before I selected it, Ike was just an ordinary wildflower. Could it be? After being granted an attribute, the plant began evolving? As if some kind of evolutionary shackle was unlocked. Abnormal value exceeded warning. Threshold breached. Crap, did I trigger the surveillance? Let's get out of here. Abnormal value exceeded warning. Threshold breached. Spiritual Energy Revival, Plant Research Division. Abnormal levels are spiking, what's going on? Everyone, put on your wristbands. Enter the park immediately. Quarantine the park. No outsiders allowed. Too terrifying, the north gate of Qingqing University only fluctuated between 8 to 10. The Dark River Molten Dragon was at 25. Yeah, once the spiritual energy anomaly exceeds 10, the military takes over. This park had never even reached 10 before. Strange, look, air humidity, ground moisture, and temperature are all normal. Sunlight radiation is also within range. But it's like all the plants here were drained of life within seconds. What attribute of spiritual energy could have caused this? I feel like we need to go further ahead, that should be the center. Don't go any closer. Don't touch that. It's the Desolation attribute. Desolation? Attribute? Do you know about the vine hanging from the sky? Are you referring to the demonic vine? Has already been classified as an A-rank mutation. Yes, because of how extremely dangerous it is, it was designated A-rank. The reason it's so vicious, causing countless pioneers to perish, all comes down to the desolation attribute it possesses. It extracts the vitality of surrounding life forms, seizing everything nearby for itself. Teacher, if you hadn't stopped me earlier, wouldn't I have died just by stepping in? Yes, plants that have awakened the desolation attribute, their surroundings are essentially death zones. Anyone who steps in will have their vitality devoured. I once saw data on another desolation attribute plant in Xia Country, located in the forbidden ancient tree zone of Tsang City. The decaying ancient tree polluted the forest into a forbidden zone. Any life form that approaches is instantly pierced. With the massive changes in the world, we can't underestimate plant mutations. As of now, the desolation attribute is the strongest known attribute a plant can awaken. And now, aside from the ancient tree and the vine, a newly born desolation has appeared. I've already heard about the situation. Major Han. All research personnel present, change into your protective suits and enter the contaminated zone with us. No source of the desolation has been detected. Wasn't it said that only that vine could move around? Could it be? The desolation aura is decreasing. We've only been in the forest for 5 minutes, and the concentration has already dropped to 25. Let's investigate further. All right. Wait. This is... The source has been dug up. Dug up? How is that even possible? If someone really managed to dig up the source from a desolation zone, their identity needs serious investigation. Captain Han, I know what you're thinking, but there's no trace of spiritual energy from that high-level cultivator on site. Based on big data filtering and analysis, we've found this person's file. Their movements match both anomaly locations. Fani. I'll send you all his data. This person is highly likely to be the same pioneer you encountered before. As for the rest, we'll leave it to your association. Understood. 2 hours later. Haha, first time growing a flower, and I don't even have a flower pot. This is the little home you picked yourself. No collapsing in my hand again. Obedient little white flower. Now that you've got the desolation attribute, you'll continue cultivating as well. I guess you're now my capable assistant. The desolation attribute is special. It can help a lot in combat, and might even have many unexpected effects. And your unremarkable appearance is perfect. If Linny happens to see you, it won't raise suspicion. In battle, an ordinary look is the best disguise. In real combat, strength is only part of it. What matters more is who has more hidden cards. Old Wang next door. Old Wang? Isn't that my childhood friend who joined the army? Haven't seen him in 3 years. Old Wang, full name Wang Liang, was my neighbor and deskmate from elementary to middle school. We continued as deskmates in high school, but he just patted his butt and said he was off to be a soldier. Yo! You brat, you're back? Yeah. Let's go grab a drink. Same old spot? So sudden? YUP, I've got a huge secret to tell you. Don't faint when you hear it. Reporting in, sir. I've done everything you instructed. But I request, if he turns out not to be the person we're looking for, can you guarantee his safety? Just complete your mission, don't concern yourself with anything extra. If he's not that person, then take it as your last act as a friend, give him a word of warning. Cheers. Looking at Wang Liang like this. Life in the military must have been tough. That goofball Wang Liang has matured a lot. These past 3 years. I've felt a lot, life in the military. Sigh. How about you? Still alright, I got into a vocational college, not bad. Oh. Speaking of which, in my previous life, I never got the chance to see Wang Liang again. In that chaotic world, it was hard enough to get any news. As a soldier, he probably died at some unknown point, in some nameless battle. This time, can I change my old friend's fate? What I want to ask is, have you noticed anything strange lately? Like, in movies, zombies, monsters, that kind of thing? This guy. Well, it makes sense. News of spiritual energy revival in the military isn't rare. But the way he asked that. Is he probing me? HM? What are you really trying to say? It's fine if you haven't actually. I came today to tell you something. I'm not here to comfort you, this is a warning. In the near future, it might be months, maybe a year. The things we value now, education, wealth, will become worthless scraps. Everything will be reshuffled. Ordinary soldiers will definitely be ordered to keep silent, signing agreements forbidding them from revealing even a hint of spiritual energy revival. Classified. So it turns out, I've already been flagged as a suspect by the military, and they tracked my activity. Because Wang Liang is my childhood friend, they sent him to test me. Don't worry. As long as you don't leak a single word of what I told you today, you'll be fine. Even though I played dumb and didn't cooperate, Wang Liang still kindly warned me, at the risk of disciplinary action, to be wary of changes. Wang Liang. Within 10 minutes. Return to base immediately. Report to target location. Yes. Sorry, brother. It's an urgent mission. I have no choice. You'd better head home, I can't see you off. Is it related to the spiritual energy revival? Let me come with you. Take me with you. You meeting me today, was it also an order from your superiors? You. Relax. Even if I'm not sure what your higher UPS told you, I know you wouldn't harm me. Besides, I really want to know what the military is handling must be related to the changes in the world. But since the Spiritual Energy Association already handles anomalies, then what exactly is the military responsible for now? Just so happens, I want to find out too. Military Spirit Energy Restricted Zone No. 19. This place. The spiritual energy is so dense. This level of concentration even surpasses that of polluted zones, doesn't it? Wang Liang has returned. Verified, enter. Ugh. This is a fusion attribute? The unusual fusion of darkness and flame attributes has made this dog become especially vicious and savage. Several soldiers have already been seriously injured. Ghost sculpting round 3 stars Officer Ji Feng. Wang Liang. Here. Brought an unauthorized civilian into the restricted zone without permission? No, he. Forget it. The situation is urgent. We're only waiting on you. Get over here and take formation. Yes. So he's Fani? Doesn't seem like anything special. His spiritual energy is just slightly active. Could he not be the one? But this isn't the time to dwell on that. Since you're Wang Liang's friend, I won't say much. This is a restricted zone. Once inside, your life or death is your own responsibility. Whatever you see must remain confidential. I understand. Zhang Mi, Li Yu. Awu. Its mutation is worsening again. Li Yu, be careful. Don't get careless. Keep your distance from it. Finish it off before it fully evolves. Yes. A well-trained squad, teammates who trust each other, extreme discipline and coordination. Everyone is essential. Together, they can unleash power far beyond their individual strength. Run! You're no match for it. Raise alert level, upgrade mutation level in the restricted zone. No one is allowed to retreat. Yes. Attention! The Hellhound has fully fused with the darkness attribute and completed its mutation. Ugh! Wang Liang! Damn it! All units, listen up! Restricted Zone 019, C-Class Mutated Hellhound has fully evolved. It is now reclassified as B-Class. Update the battle plan. Are you alright? Why yeah, just channeled spiritual energy into its binding collar. And then got HHT with backlash. Don't worry too much. Everyone stationed in Restricted Zone 19. All of us, no matter what tactics or methods we use. Even if we must give our lives. We absolutely cannot let B-Class mutation leave the restricted zone. What are you trying to do? You're quite arrogant, huh? Then let this divine thunder blast you to pieces. I wasn't wrong, right? This is a B-level mutation that even Officer JT Land couldn't handle alone. Officer, don't tell me my brother 16 really. Yeah, none of us saw it wrong. He truly is the tyrant. Still not completely dead. Then I guess we'll do it this way. Officer, Old Wang, both of you fall back. For a B-level mutation, we'd normally need a full formation and coordinated sacrifice. And yet he's done this alone? What kind of power is this? I have to admit, this is the pinnacle of the Thunder attribute. Even in today's Xia Kingdom, this is top tier. If we wait until the full revival of spiritual qi, how terrifying could he evolve to be? He truly lives up to the title of tyrant. Damn, my neck's cold just watching, and my head's buzzing. Why does this thunder attribute feel 100 times scarier than the darkness attribute? I could maybe withstand corrosion. But lightning? No way. Old Wang, it's done! You brat, you scared me to death. I never thought my big bro was this badass. Ha ha ha, repaying kindness with betrayal, huh? I hit the dog, and you hit me? Sorry, I actually suspected you were a pioneer. Military orders are absolute, and I had to pull you in. What, after 3 years you're acting like a stranger? You think I don't know you? Fan Yi, thank you for your help. No need, just consider it saving a friend. Forgot to introduce myself, I'm Ji Lan, in charge of guarding Restricted Zone 019. You saved Zone 019. I hope we can exchange contact info. I need to make a full report. No problem. Watching the officer salute my childhood friend. What a surreal experience. Fan Yi, your strength surpasses many pioneers specially recruited by the army. Therefore, I sincerely want to invite you to join the ranks of Xia Kingdom's military. But an invitation from a mere guard of a restricted zone might not be worthy enough. What's even more shocking is, his cultivation should only be at the 3rd star of the realm of ghost carving. But he's already reached, far surpassed, the level of a spirit creation realm master. Officer JL, are you saying you don't feel qualified to invite me? Yes. I believe there's nothing wrong or shameful about that. We're following orders from above. We only wanted to understand you, not drag you into this mutation incident. I think they will come invite you personally. Haha, it's not that serious. Actually, I really respect all of you. Not everyone has the courage to sacrifice themselves to protect others. I've never seen soldiers fighting with my own eyes before. Just now. How should I put it? It moved me a little. Thank you. So, if there's ever trouble in the future, feel free to call on me. Just like how you all protected ordinary people like us during peaceful times. Of course, on one condition, you can't interfere with my cultivation, and you can't restrict me. It's about time, I should take my leave now. Alright. Wan Liang and I still need to deal with the mutant dog's corpse. I'll have someone take you back. Now I finally understand the army's role. They're stationed in spiritually rich but dangerous regions, partly to allow the army to cultivate and maintain superior combat power, and partly to draw a defensive line between anomalies and civilians. Wang Liang, your friend, can no longer be described as just, not simple. What happened today is just the tip of his iceberg. But even that's enough to leave us in the dust. To become such a powerful pioneer so quickly means he has an extraordinary perception. Fate, courage, ability, he lacks none of them. Officer, in that can't we increase our offer? If you don't think you're suitable to recruit him, then let me, his childhood friend, do it. All right, you brat, come help me clean up the scene. Yes, sir. Although my identity was exposed this time, I didn't show any power besides the thunder attribute. And judging from their attitude, that might not be a bad thing. At the very least, I've learned that this thunder attribute is incredibly rare, perhaps even unique. And it counters the darkness attribute, which the military values greatly. To win me over, they won't threaten or suppress me. Instead, they'll give me influence. The fastest path to power, and access to the most advanced intel. Also, I now understand the difference between the military and the Spirit Chi Association. The military are the Night Watchers, blades in the shadows, the nation's shield. While the Spirit Chi Association fills the gaps, sweeping up the remnants within the cities, doing their best to ensure civilians can live stable lives for now. On one side, the government uses restricted zones to protect civilians. On the other, they're signaling the revival of spiritual chi, a two-pronged approach. They're also buying precious time for ordinary people, so they don't get instantly destroyed by anomalies, left homeless and devastated. As expected of a spiritually rich forbidden zone, even after absorbing the desolation attribute, I didn't feel like I was about to break through. But just staying here for a short while, my inner spiritual chi is overflowing. It's a sign of a breakthrough. I wonder if cousin has returned yet. Otherwise, I could let him taste my improved cooking. This is a fluctuation from someone ascending in the realm of ghost carving? No, that's not right, this terrifying aura. Could it be? A pioneer is about to break through to the spirit creation realm. It's moved. Wait, that's not the realm of ghost carving, this overwhelming power is. The spirit creation realm? Such a powerful pioneer. Was right next to me all along? Warning! Warning! Anomaly value has reached 99. Anomaly value has reached 99. Spiritual fluctuation located 5 kilometers southeast of the city. What's going on? All units, emergency. Head to the target district immediately. How did such a powerful anomaly go undetected all this time? This value. It's enough to destroy an entire city. Has a new spirit creation realm pioneer emerged? Or is this area about to face a catastrophic disaster? Or perhaps both? Request immediate support from headquarters. Aside from large-scale weapons, deploy all cutting-edge equipment and resources. Major Han. The alarm has been lifted. Anomaly ruled out. IT was a pioneer's breakthrough. Spirit creation realm, 1 star. Whoa, I actually broke through just like that. Aside from feeling lighter physically, nothing seems all that different. Wang Liang? Shocking! A massive fire broke out on Qingqing University's field. Bro, look at this. Inside sources confirm, this is an anomaly caused by a polluted domain. And it's already the second time. You mean the high temperatures near the North Gate last time? And now the field caught fire? So you've heard of that too. They say a pioneer purified the pollution at Qingqing University, but for some reason, the anomaly reappeared. Ah ha ha ha, don't tell anyone I was the one who leaked this to you. Got it. I'll go speak to your superior now. Hey! Speaking of which, bro, I have to warn you, your strength is too monstrous. Even my superior says he can't handle you. I can't cover for you anymore. Be careful out there. Wang Liang is right. This is why I've always stayed cautious around the military and the Spirit Chi Association. Being too flashy doesn't always bring benefits. That's why I've kept my Yang Flame attribute and Crimson Flame blade technique under wraps. Don't worry, I'll be careful. I still have a few cards up my sleeve. I'm back. Cousin, have you eaten? I brought you some food. Oh, okay, just leave it over there, I'll get it in a bit. Sigh, cousin. My cousin is upright and proper, with no bad habits, but he's just plain lazy. Loves lying around at home, won't even attend vocational school, just glued to his phone all day. Though honestly, that might not matter anymore. But still. While we pioneers are constantly busy, chasing heavenly opportunities, and hiding our powers from ordinary people, he just lazes around carefree. Yet in the same area, someone powerful enough to shake the heavens just advanced to the spirit creation realm. The other pioneers who sensed it will probably start talking soon. Forget it. When the time comes, I'll protect my cousin. Let's call it a thank you gift for letting me stay. First high temperatures, now a fire, another yang attribute event? From the footage, the fire spread rapidly and flared up aggressively. The trees and flower beds around the field were all reduced to ash. It's been sealed off now. Damn, what a massive fire! Did someone blow cooking hot pot in the dorms? Terrifying. That's a huge fire. Did I see that right? Special forces showed up. Do they even handle this kind of thing? Only Qingbei gets this kind of treatment, even a fire brings in the elite. The video cuts off too fast, but it looks even more serious than the North Gate incident. I wonder what's different about this yang attribute. If I want to check it out myself, I'll need to get in touch with her. The next day, Qingqing University. I heard the university caught fire and they couldn't put it out. Is that true? Were there any casualties? Why hasn't this been reported in the news? What about student safety and the school's flammable materials? Who are those two? They look pretty important. We're stuck outside, but they just walked right in. Burned this badly. Is this what they call Heaven's Fire? Heaven's Fire? Yeah, that's the official name. No warning signs, spontaneous ignition, impossible to extinguish. IT only stops once it's consumed everything it desires. Quite fitting, isn't it? Fanny, I'm going to the principal's office. Do you want to wait here or come with? You go ahead, I'll stay here. Alright, be careful, I'll see you in a bit. The scorched ground has gone cold. No traces of heaven's fire spiritual energy left? That means I can't collect anything either. Looks like I was being too optimistic. Fanny? Chu Qingli? It really is you? Why are you here? Fanny? Is that the guy you mentioned? Your ex who only got into vocational school? Yeah. Brother, I get it. You're probably here because you still have feelings for Qingli. But reality's staring you in the face, let it go. Feelings? For her? Isn't that Chu Jingli? Who's that guy with her? No idea, must be another poor guy trying to chase our campus queen, sigh. Never seen him before, probably not from our school, right? What's wrong with security? Didn't they say they'd tighten up? Why are outsiders still getting in so easily? So annoying. Qingli is our university's top beauty now. I advise you to think carefully. Do you even know how many guys better than you are chasing after her? You don't stand a chance. Go home, this isn't a place for you. Also, our school is under lockdown. How did you even get in? If you don't explain, I'm reporting you to security. Didn't he say he wouldn't regret the breakup? So what's he doing here now? Saying one thing but feeling another. Fan Yi, is that your friend? Just a high school classmate, not really a friend. Oh, just classmates then. Such a strong presence. Who is this woman? Why does she know Fan Yi? I had a chat with the principal earlier. The Heaven's Fire situation is even more serious than we thought. It's complicated. The principal will take us to the initial ignition point. For now, you're acting as a special military consultant under me, so you need to come too. No problem. Everyone clear out. The field is OFF limits. No one is allowed near it. Principal? The principal is usually so busy, he's practically a ghost, Even the vice principal rarely gets to see him. Some say no one in the entire school has ever seen him smile. Did he come here for that woman and Fani? The principal showed up? Is he here to arrest those two intruders? Hello, you must be Fang, the one Officer J.I. referred. Lately, I've been overwhelmed by the strange incidents on campus. I feared students might get hurt in the fire. I'm truly grateful you're here to help. I'll leave the matter of the field eye in your capable hands. All unauthorized personnel, fall back. No spectators allowed. Move back. All of you. Did I see that right? The principal at his age actually bowed to that young man? He must be really special. No wonder he could enter our campus. Look at that treatment. Who was it that called him Si Chi Ching Li's admirer or ex-boyfriend? No way. She'd have to chase after him, and even then he might not accept her. Didn't you notice? That guy hasn't even acknowledged our campus queen this whole time. Chingching University. After the golden sun near the north gate of the academy dissipated, I thought things had mostly settled down. But then, a few nights ago, Field 1 suddenly caught fire, and not even fire trucks could extinguish it. Fortunately, there were no students at night, and we managed to seal off the scene in time. But then came Field 2, Field 3. One fire might be explainable. But when strange incidents happen one after another, I personally saw flames falling from the sky, crimson fire floating in midair without cause. Fortunately, the fires in the other fields have been extinguished, except for this one. The burnt smell is suffocating. This basketball hoop, is this the initial ignition point? That's right, this is the only place where the fire can't be extinguished. What is that? A basic anomaly spiritual power detection device. You can think of it that way. If the threshold exceeds 10, the area must be sealed off from ordinary people. Human life is incredibly fragile. An anomaly above level 10 is essentially an unavoidable catastrophe to them. This HGH? This is bad. The threshold is too high. If we let this continue, not just Chingching University, the entire city could be affected. We must immediately dispatch 3 3-star Ghost Carving Realm and 7 2-star Ghost Carving Realm to form a formation. They must have the purest spiritual power. The most solid cultivation base. Advisor Fang. No entry allowed. 110. It increased again. A threshold of 110 can now be classified as an S-grade anomaly. He went in? What do we do now? How could he dare enter alone? Even if he's currently the strongest soldier in the restricted zone. Last time, the Yang attribute protected me from the thunder. This heavenly fire should be no different. But while protecting me, it also isolates me from the origin flame, meaning I can't activate my technique compilation. So, I have to get as close as possible to the origin flame, and then Golden Sun Armor Release. TSSS. Detected intense heavenly fire attribute. Fluctuations. Haha, worthy of the heavenly fire. Even more wild and powerful than the desolation attribute of death. But I must absorb you no matter what. Initiating ultimate computational capacity, compiling. Compilation complete. You have obtained the heavenly fire attribute technique. 9 Dragons Heavenly Fire Sealing Technique. 9 Dragons Heavenly Fire purges evil, suppresses demons, seals all wicked entities. Your compiled technique does not require learning. IT is already unlocked. Extracting attribute. Heavenly Fire attribute acquired. 9 Dragons Heavenly Sealing Technique. This is Aura of a Seal. I once witnessed a high-ranking pioneer from the military sealing off a forbidden zone. That person's technique was different from Fan Yi's, but the sealing aura was eerily similar. Shrink. Seal complete. I've temporarily sealed the heavenly fire here. Do not lift the seal on the field, do not renovate it, and no one is allowed near. This way, at least, the heavenly fire won't spread further. Rest assured, the field won't be reopened. Anyway, the school has more than one field. Qingbei is truly extravagant, they've got 7 or 8 sports fields. You're quite the joker, advisor, if you need anything. Principal, I have a few things I'd like to discuss with Advisor Fan. Of course. Please, go ahead. What's the matter? Fan Yi, you really do hide yourself well. Not really, the heavenly fire was quite strong, Aiki wasn't easy to deal with. Don't play dumb, you know I'm talking about how you've been hiding your talent and cultivation. Never mind, it's normal for pioneers to keep secrets, especially ones as powerful as you. Fan Yi, I might not have the right to ask anything of you, but I hope you'll hear me out. In these times of great upheaval, the Xi nation desperately needs top-tier talents like you. Let me put it this way, when the spiritual chi fully revives, you'll be the equivalent of today's nuclear deterrent. So, whether it's the military restricted zones or the Spirit Chi Association, they will all fight to recruit you. It's even possible that foreign powers will try to lure you in with extremely generous offers. Of course, I won't deny I have my own motivations. If you join the military, it would be a great boon to our restricted zone too. More allies mean more paths forward. So I suggest you start considering it now, so you're not caught off guard when the time comes. There's something I've been wondering, why don't you or Wang Liang ever try to recruit me into your restricted zone? You even act like it's not good enough for me? Well, that's because that legendary military district. They're a bit freakishly strong. So I figured maybe you'd be more interested in them? Oh? A top-level group? Exactly, though I haven't really seen them in action. Word is they've been quite busy lately. The most elite military unit in Xi'an Nation has been so active that officers in other districts have all caught wind of it. Anyway, let's leave it at that. Let's go. The principal invited us to eat at Qingqing University's cafeteria. Looks like they're also facing some serious trouble. That suggests there are already some truly terrifying anomalies, with power far beyond what current pioneers can handle. Judging by Jilan's tone, those pioneers must also be in the spirit creation realm, or even stronger. The day of the spiritual chi revival is getting closer and closer, and I still don't feel fully prepared. What's the best way to use the heavenly fire attribute I just collected from the field? Heavenly fire, unpredictable, wild in its burning, leaving nothing behind wherever it spreads. Like an endless wildfire. Perfect for dealing with those anomalies that reproduce endlessly across wide areas. I've got it! Isn't this a perfect 100% match with my Crimson Flame Blade technique? Adding enchantments to perfection, why not have more? Back Mountain. This is... The back mountain shows no abnormal activity, yet it's been blocked off, but the military shouldn't have received the news this fast. Only someone who knows I train and experiment here would do this. Dangerous mountain ahead, do not climb. The only ones who know my routine are the Spirit Chi Association? Did they give me this land to experiment freely? If that's the case, I might as well accept it. Wait a second. Even trash has snuck into the back mountain? This aura, it's identical to the one I encountered at the factory, just not as intense. So now it's capable of assessing enemy strength before attacking? Then watch closely. Heavenly fire, also known as upper flame, is of the light attribute, strong and righteous, used to slay the wicked. Do you wish to infuse the heavenly fire attribute into the Tang blade? Yes, no. Yes. The heavenly fire burns, eternally unquenchable. With the burned heavenly fire combined with my crimson fire blade technique, what kind of effect will it have? Let's try the blade on you. Screech! Excellent, this firepower is twice as strong, no, even stronger, than the original crimson fire blade technique. Moreover, this energy has no effect on me personally. It's cold. Alright, Let's chase down that trash and see. Guys, I swear I'm not a scammer. I've always been super lucky since I was a kid, okay? Even though this is my first day live streaming, content just comes looking for me. User 123465 baiting US? Urbanlegendspacy, stop yapping. If you're legit, go film the heat near the north gate of Chingching University. I'll send a rocket gift. Nothing else impresses me. Truth Hunter 5000, you stuck on 2G? The hottest thing now is the heavenly fire at Chingching University's field. The video got taken down, and it's 100% real, no effects. If the streamer captures that, I'll eat sh*t standing on my head. Urbanlegendspacy, streamer, what happened? Saw a ghost. Truth Hunter 5000, damn, the acting started so abruptly. And the effects are so fake. Ugh, hick. No. What the hell? What is that? A fire dragon. Top tier special effects. Viewers, 13,054. Why you're. Ha. I got it on camera. Someone is standing in the flames. It must be an immortal. A deity saving people. Blade light cuts through the fire, one strike cleaves the heavens. An immortal descends to save the world. Heavenly fire? That's nothing. That mysterious man who cleaved the heavenly fire with one slash, the King of Flames. Creator of the Forest of Fire. Views, 13,596,254. Trending, rank number 1. Qingli, come quick. An immortal really descended to save people. There really are cultivation experts and the heavenly fire is real. TCH, don't believe that stuff. It's all staged with special effects online. This is? See? I told you IT was real. So cool. Qingli? This video is absolutely fake. All special effects. No way, that absolutely cannot be him. It just resembles him a little. If it really were him, he would have been burned to ashes by now. If it is him, would he take this chance to get back at me? Damn it, I'll never bow my head. Doesn't he look familiar? Like the pioneer who rescued us from the vines? I think so too. And I recently learned that a top-level expert who broke through to the spirit creation realm lives near my home. Could they be the same person? Old Eli, do you think he's Fong? He looks even stronger now. Damn, that blade swing is exactly the same. We really did latch onto a big shot. The city's crisis is creeping closer, and our pioneers are in short supply. I heard the military has had in-depth talks with Fang Yi. Xiao Su. I believe in him. He'll help us. To rise to the spirit creation realm in such a short time, what kind of monster is this? Even anomalies tremble at the sight of him. And just how many high-level attributes does he possess? 3, maybe even more than 3. With such overwhelming potential, our threats are nothing but clown antics. Recruiting him is the only way. You mean, the higher UPS have decided to approach him personally? Yes, but it seems they're not quite ready to lower themselves to reach out to Fang Yi yet. After all, the top pioneers before him all emerged from within the military. Let's see what Fang Yi still lacks. New weapon prototypes, suitable training environments, these can all be sent to him. Also, the live stream and all shared videos need to be handled. The entire Spirit Chi circle of Xi'an Nation is already focused on him. That kid, he really makes you look forward to what he'll do next. Teacher, it seems Xi'an Nation has a new hope. With someone this powerful emerging, your chances of waking up have improved again. 1 day later. That massive stir from yesterday, who would have thought a streamer snuck into the back mountain to go live? All for clout, what guts. But now, the video is gone from the entire internet. The stream has also been shut down. Probably the work of the military or the Spirit Chi Association. Wait, Linny didn't come back all night? Didn't even send me a message? What's going on? Even if it's a mission, something feels off. That girl wouldn't be this unreliable. Sorry, the number you've dialed is not in the service area. This isn't good, I have to go find her. 81. How long have we been trapped here? Can you estimate it? About 10 hours? I've lost track. I'm sorry. I dragged you into this. At first, I thought it was just an ordinary shadow wraith. MMGH. Alright, no more apologies. In the end, I'm still not strong enough. Remember, stay alert. Conserve your energy. If only I were as powerful as that great expert. Watch out. Are these the ones who got trapped and died here? They've now become walking controlled by the anomaly. It's toying with us, trying to assimilate us too. Our attacks have no effect the black fog at all. Our spirit power is being rapidly drained, and we still don't even know where the anomaly is. It's like it's waiting for us to run out of all our spirit power, and then it's really treating us like rats in a cage. Here, IT seems to be invincible. H. E. Ah. Die. You damn thing. That thing is stating to lose patience, don't let your guard down. Is this the end? I can't hear 81's voice anymore. Then again, we've all been swallowed by darkness. I am sorry, I shouldn't have acted on my own. I was overconfident, thinking the two of us could complete this mission alone. Well, the path of cultivation is full of danger. I've thought before that I might vanish one day in some nameless corner. What kind of world will it be then? What role will the pioneers hiding across the land play? The magnificent tide of the Spirit Chi revival. I might never witness it again. That was close. Cousin? It really is Cousin. He saved me. He's not an ordinary person. Watch out. The anomaly's main body is at your rear right. Perfect, let me test heavenly fire against the dark. Crimson Fire Blade Technique. Are we already dead? Holy crap, what is the Sea of Fire? Are we going to hell along with the anomaly? Calm down, look carefully, we're still alive. We're alive? Walt, you are? All dealt with, all dealt with. Ugh, I haven't even had breakfast yet, you two. It was you, wasn't it? Back in Manhwa town, with the death vines. You were the one who saved us. Ugh, was it that easy to recognize me? Wait, are you saying the powerful fire-type exert who saved us earlier was Cousin? Oh my god! The big shot was your cousin? You say he was mediocre? That's the guy who wiped out the wasteland in one slash, broke Uncle Ghost Carver's defense, and even caught Sister Jelon's attention. So Cousin is the high-level fire attribute powerhouse. But just now, Cousin clearly used extremely pure thunder attribute to destroy the black fog. That lightning and fire aura, both far beyond my ability. A dual high attribute prodigy? Wait, could that expert who broke through to the spirit creation realm in our residential zone be Cousin? Alright. It's me. I have a question for you too. You know that dark attribute anomalies can't be treated like ordinary ones, right? So how come it was just the two of you? Where are your teammates? That. 50 cents asterisk seems to be seriously ill. He used to hide missions from his family, but now he's locked up and can't come. Uncle had a harder mission too, and we don't always team up with the other members. Yeah, I underestimated this one. Thought reaching 3-star of Ghost Carver realm would be enough. I remember now, those teammates. They all have their own agendas. Looks like this team won't last much longer. Then scram! I'm not abandoning my teammates. This 81, She used to complain about her team, now she's defending them in front of outsiders. She's loyal, after all. My cousin has always been clever, she probably sensed it too. Cousin, since you and your friend already know who I am, and I trust both of you, how about we form a team, what do you say? But you mustn't tell anyone about this. Really? Of course. I won't spill a word. Oh my. TM totally benefiting from YY here. Yeah, with someone as strong as cousin, he must have known I was a pioneer from the beginning and protected me silently. Turns out, on this lonely path of cultivation, having a reliable relative to help you without asking for anything is such a joyful thing. Okay. Thanks, cousin. I'll fry you 2 extra eggs for dinner. Sister Jialan just posted a new mission. Extreme Darkness Zone mission notice. Head to the Extreme Darkness Zone to gather mission materials. It's related to the Dark Attribute. Think carefully before signing up. Dark Attribute? Do you know what the Extreme Darkness Zone is? Yeah, it's located in a restricted Dark Attribute border area of Xi'an Nation. The Dark Attribute inside is extremely strong. Pioneers usually avoid it completely. Moreover, most of the anomalies in our city are leaking from there. Even the government hasn't fully explored the zone. They say there have been serious incidents inside. I see, then we must try it. Can you ask for more details about the mission? Will she reply? Nope, Sister Jialan is very mysterious. She never says more than a few words. Since the Extreme Darkness Zone is a strictly guarded area of Xi'an Nation, with many deaths, for Jialan to assign missions there to pioneers, she's either a rogue playing with fire, or someone with a highly unusual identity. Possibly even from the military or the Spirit Chi Association. I lean toward the latter. Sister Jialan, I want to sign up. What exactly are we gathering? This mission's target is to collect Withered Bloom. A Reminger, this mission's reward is richer than before, but the dangers in the Extreme Darkness Zone are entirely Dark Attribute, and far greater than what you've faced. So, please team up before proceeding. Whoa, what's up with Jialan? Why is she replying in such detail? This mission may involve an S-class anomaly. Mortality risk is extremely high. Think thrice. If you can form a team with strong and reliable pioneers, sign up then. That's it. It's up to that person now. Huh. Strong and reliable pioneers. Isn't that a bit too on the nose? She might as well say, I know who you are. I know this kind of pioneer will be interested. Do you dare take the challenge? Cousin, looks like she's calling me out. Interesting that, Extreme Darkness Zone, I really do want to take a trip there.